Hey, my name is Arnie and I am the Gordonite. On this channel, I talk about horror, collecting, and just being a horror fan in general. Today, I'm sharing some things about a specific movie that I might mention if I were trying to convince a friend to watch it. That could be a favorite actor, a cool effect, a plot point, etc. So let me tell you what's cool about Fatal Frames, 1996, directed by Al Festa, written by Alessandro Moniz, and starring Stefania Stella. First off, what's cool about this specific copy of Fatal Frames is that it was sent to me by my good friend Katie from Katie of the Night, which just makes it a little more special. So please go check out her channel. She's got all kinds of great videos, including a much more exhaustive video on this movie. Let's check the synopsis. Alex Ritt, a music video director, comes to Italy to direct a video for pop sensation Stefania Stella. He soon encounters a mysterious killer who videotapes his victims for the police. As the horrible murders continue, Ritt is unknowingly pushed into the killer's games, and he soon becomes a target of the police. The video killer is on the loose, and Ritt must find out the truth before it's too late. I looked up Stefania Stella's IMDb to see if I knew her from anything else, and there was this entry. I don't know what that means, and I think I'm just going to let that remain a mystery for now. Fatal Frames is a giallo film, and if you're not familiar with that term, it just means sexy Italian murder mystery slasher. So there's plenty of kills, weird misdirects, beautiful scenery, lots of melodrama. It was kind of a throwback when it came out, as giallo hadn't really been popular since at least the early 80s. But that's great for me because I get to see a lot of familiar faces in a genre which, as an American, I wasn't really familiar with until just the last couple of years. Which leads to our first category. It's got that one dude in it. First, Rick Giannossi, aka Troma's finest Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. He's got the most screen time of anyone, and he's rocking like this awesome Fabio haircut. Also, Donald Pleasance from Halloween and a million other things. This was his final performance, and unfortunately he didn't get to finish the movie. His character gets replaced about halfway through. Still, it's interesting to see, and he's himself. And then there's my personal scream queen, Linnea Quigley. If she's in a movie, it usually means I'm gonna like it. And finally, Angus Scrimm, the tall man from The Phantasm. He goes full bonkers in his scenes too, definitely a highlight of the movie for me. Speaking of bonkers, dude, it gets super crazy. It starts from a video shoot, then there's a seance, ghosts, hallucinations, beheadings, and all in this crazy music video style with fog machines and saturated lighting. It's gorgeous. In classic giallo style, the plot gets completely explained at the very end, so don't worry if you get lost. Just drink in the beautiful eye candy. Next category. All right, dude, it's kind of like if you mash together a gritty slasher, a telenovela, and the late 80s Beauty and the Beast TV show. As I said, giallo was pretty much over at this point, so it's really cool to see a movie go back and grab all the fully developed tropes and put them together in this 90s setting and style. So if that sounds interesting, check it out. Unfortunately, at the time I'm filming this, Fatal Frames is not on streaming. Of course, there are DVDs as well as a special edition Blu-ray. So this was essentially how I find myself talking about movies most of the time, whether at work or just casually with friends. I'm going to try and keep it going. What are some cool movies you'd like me to know about? Let me know in the comments or tag me on Instagram at this, wherever, this. Likes are appreciated, and subscribe for more horror content and movies I think are cool. Till next time.
I'll see you in hell.